Hey everybody, I'm the Bearded Mando. I'm giving Rick the day off today, just 'cause. This time, I think we're working on the T-Visor. So without any further ado, let's just get to it.
Alright, the first thing I did was take the outer shell template and trace it onto another bucket. But you can make your template out of scrap cardboard or poster board as well. Make sure you trace the inside of the outer shell as well, that way you know when you have the fastener placed too close to the edge. We need to make this a bit smaller to fit, so we'll trim off about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. I'll be using 1/8 inch Chicago screws with number 10 washers. You can also use number 8 T-nuts and screws, just make sure to bend the prongs down on the T-nuts. Then I peel off all that hot glue. Once that was done, I took the Chicago screw post and marked the template. Then I drilled the pilot hole in the center. Then I grabbed my drill gauge to determine what size bit I needed. The post measured at 13/64, so I grabbed a 15/64 bit and enlarged the hole and double checked the post. Perfect fit. Even on a template, little bursts from drilling just make me nuts, so I sanded each one of them smooth. Place the template inside the helmet and make sure that it's positioned properly. Grab a marker and mark the helmet, that way you know where the post will go. For the first 3 posts, a spot of hot glue was all that was needed to hold the post while I checked the placement. This is the gap that we're looking for, just about the height of the post base. Once I'm happy with how the post lines up, I remove the template and mix up some 2-part epoxy. Make sure you get equal parts squeezing out before you mix it. If you don't, it won't cure properly. Apply the epoxy around the base of the post. Try not to get any on top. If you do, make sure you wipe it off. Set that aside and let it cure. Mark and drill out the other top hole. Place it inside the helmet and mark the helmet. Spot it with hot glue, secure the post, and remove the template. Mix up some more epoxy and apply it around the base of the post. Let that cure. Rinse and repeat for the next hole at the top of the T portion of the visor. I had to sand down some of the fiberglass cloth so that the post would sit flush. I absolutely love this little rotary adapter. I've had it for years, but I've never had a need for it. Good thing I have 2 rotary tools, because I am never taking that adapter off. The next hole was a bit trickier. Hot glue would cure by the time I had everything lined up, so I had to use Gorilla Glue for the remaining posts. Because of the slight bowing, I had to make sure the template was nearly flush once installed. A few scraps of plywood and some duct tape gave me the leverage I needed to clamp everything in place. And that was the process for the remaining holes. Mark the template, drill the hole, place the template in the helmet, mark the helmet, remove the template, install the post and apply glue, reinstall the template, clamp the template in place until the glue cures, remove the template, mix and apply the epoxy, rinse and repeat. I did have to go back and sand down more of the fiberglass cloth, but other than that, everything was going sweet. Now that all the posts are in place, I grab some washers and install the tops of the Chicago screws. Always check your work. Now I could have recessed the post using the rotary tool, but I had an idea. I used these gallery glass leading strips as a kind of weather stripping. The adhesive on these strips isn't terribly sticky, so once they are trimmed to size, I glued them in place. I'm gonna have to redo them later, because I can't glue in a straight line. Now onto the visor. I put down some painter's tape and then trace the template. Once traced, I snap the visor. Note, there's film on both sides of the visor, so it won't actually snap. I had to cut the film on the other side. Line up the drill bit with the marks on the visor, and drill some holes. Make sure you mark front and back. It's a sure bet that if you reverse the visor, it won't line up with the posts on the inside. Grab the washers and screws again, and check my work. Again. There's still a bit of gap at the bottom, so I had to add 2 more posts to get everything nice and tight.
Alright, that's all we have for today. I want to thank all of you for watching. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. This is the way, after all. And please, leave a comment. Let us know what you're thinking. Is there something that went right? Is there something you think we need to improve? Again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, I'm the Bearded Mando.